The monastery had always been quiet. Too quiet. Its walls whispered of forgotten oaths, its stone courtyards echoing with the footsteps of monks who no longer trained there. Li Xin sat alone beneath a cracked statue of the first dragon, his unseeing eyes closed, listening not to the silence, but to the heartbeat of the world itself. Once he had been a boy with sight, reckless and untempered. His hunger for forbidden knowledge led him to catastrophe, flames consuming a village, screams that scarred his soul. To atone, he gave up his eyes, yet still his path was uncertain. Sightless, he wandered through Ionia, carrying not only his guilt but a growing fire in his chest, a fire that was neither wholly human nor entirely his own. The dragon chose him. It was not a single moment but a lifetime of whispers. In meditation, Li Xin felt scales sliding beneath his skin. In dreams, he walked through caverns lined with teeth the size of towers. He came to understand that the dragons of Ionia were not extinct, as the elders taught, but dormant, resting in veins of stone and rivers of molten rock. And one of them had bound itself to him. The dragon fist was no simple technique. It was a covenant. His bones burned with its power, his blood thrummed like molten fire. When he struck, the air bent as though the world itself flinched. But the power was not his alone to wield. It demanded discipline, humility, sacrifice. The monks feared him, whispering that he was a vessel for something too dangerous to remain within temple walls. So Li Xin left. He walked barefoot across Ionia, training his body until every strike was as precise as the wind through bamboo. His fists were not weapons, they were prayers. Each blow honored the dragon. Each kick carried the weight of his penance. But the world outside Ionia was not at peace. Noxian armies pressed against its borders, eager to turn sacred lands into battlegrounds. Li Xin did not seek war, but war found him. In a ruined village, a boy cowered behind the ashes of his home, and a Noxian blade hung over him. Li Xin moved before thought, his fist igniting with golden flame. The soldier fell, armor cracked as though struck by the fury of a mountain. The villagers looked at him not with fear, but with awe. Word spread. The blind monk who carried the spirit of the dragon became legend, a shadow that haunted the battlefield, a flame that never dimmed. Yet power always tempts. The dragon whispered promises of greater strength, of becoming more than human, of bending armies like reeds in the wind. Li Xin resisted. To embrace too much was to lose himself, to become not man nor monk but monster. Discipline was the narrow path, and he walked it barefoot, bleeding, unwavering. The dragon fist skin is no mere adornment, no costume. It is the manifestation of his covenant, scales rippling across his arms, fire wreathing his strikes, the echo of dragon roars resounding with each blow. When he fights, he is not Li Xin alone. He is the dragon's will. And yet, in the quiet between battles, when the roar fades and his breath slows, he wonders, did he choose the dragon or did the dragon choose him? Is he master of its flame or merely its vessel? He has no answer, only the certainty that the path continues forward, and with each strike he must prove himself worthy again. Li Xin does not see the world, he feels it. The tremor of footsteps in the earth, the rustle of wind through leaves, the heartbeat of friend and foe alike. And above all, the pulse of the dragon within him, an eternal reminder that even the blind can see more clearly than most.